Painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the 1. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Hart with a screen on Giddey. Anunoby, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
They get it again.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Brunson. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Now here's Vucevic. High arcing shot, and it's good on the layup.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
And here's Vucevic after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Towns. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Vuce is an effective shooter, especially from that mid-range area.
Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Josh Giddey, one of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. And Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Now, here's Ball. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Outside, White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. The shot's good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Anunoby. 9 points in the game so far. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. New York, no good that time either. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And White kicks to Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. And the rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Buzelis. Outside ball. Here's Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 6 points for Vucevic.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
And here's Brunson out, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
A big-time effort for OG Anunoby, providing a lot of energy for New York. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Williams, Trey Jones out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Now here's Payne. Back to McBride. Pass to Achua. Bridges outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
Bulls trail by 5. On the wing, Giddey. Defended by Bridges. Giddey against Bridges. Giddey no good. New York's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. And Ball subbed in for Dosunmu. Then for the Knicks, Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Cameron Payne.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Towns. Still yet to score. The 10-footer hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Pass to Vucevic. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. New York leading by 6. Anunoby outside. New York moving it around. Here's Towns. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Now here's Williams. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The Knicks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Josh Giddey. And New York with a change here too. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Bridges. Brunson against Jones. the 8-footer. That misses off the backboard. Bulls trail by 6. Out to the right wing. Ball from long range. It's good from long range.
Love whenever ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Into the lane. And McBride gets it to go.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Outside ball. High post Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for Jones. 11 feet away. Another one falls for Chicago. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. McBride with the ball. Towns the screen. Pass to Brunson. With 2 seconds left. Bucket is good. Brunson's got 5. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. New York ahead, leading by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is OG Anunoby.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at center. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Takes a step back. Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got his second basket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Hart finds Brunson. Now here's Towns. Vucevic defending. Towns a screen on ball. Brunson the pass to Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
Outside White. Back to Giddey. Inside. Vucevic. It's good. 8 points for him.
Hard to deny Vuce inside when he can play over or through you.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. Chicago making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Vucevic to the pass to Williams. Pass to Giddey. The shot. That shot off.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Ball, a screen on Brunson. The three. And the Bulls with another miss. The Knicks leading by 9. Bridges, no one around him. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And White kicks to Giddey. Williams, a screen on Brunson. Giddey, no good. New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Towns. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's White. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson with a clean look. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Vucevic has got 10 points in the game.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Patrick Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jalen Smith. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Jones in at the point guard. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
And that one's good. Towns.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting probably unmatched in the NBA.
Jones, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. The Knicks also changing it up. Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Pass to Vucevic. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Towns with the defensive effort. The Knicks leading by 6. And here is Hart. For 3, Bridges. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's White. That one, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Brunson, left side. Shoots over Ball. Buries it from about 10 feet away. And now it's an 8-point New York lead.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Towns. And again, Chicago. No good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Anunoby outside. Brunson scanning the floor. Shot clock at 5. Unloads from 13. And he can't bank that one in. Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And there's Buzelis on the assist from Giddey.
Incredible. The rookie Buzelis coming through at the biggest moment of the game. This kid is special.
And so they foul intentionally. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brunson kicks to Bridges. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw. .35 seconds left in the fourth. For 3, Bridges. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
There's Ball with the 3. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up. He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Here's Vucevic. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And look at the rookie out there facilitating for his team. Buzelis not missing the chance to make his teammates better.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's off as well, so he misses both. The 3. And it's White missing. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'll pretty much do it.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So
Matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
And the Cleveland starting five. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Here's Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Here's Lillard. And he banks in the layup.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
And here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. 6 to shoot. Allen with a screen on Lillard. And the shot is good by Garland.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Lopez. Here's Prince. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Well, you know Prince is going to be aggressive. So if you're not going to make a commitment to stop him, he's going to make high percentage shots like that one.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Lillard looking around. The 3 is up. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus. Here's Sims. Trent outside. The 3. Buries it from 3.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from 3 and look out, folks.
Mitchell against Porter. Lets it go from 14. And he can't bank that one in.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Trent. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Left side Garland. Outside Hunter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bobby Portis. These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Hunter. So both teams changing it up here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did. How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Milwaukee out in front, leading by 6. And we'll get things started in the second. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Jerome on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. And that one's good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 6-point lead. Out to Portis. 4-3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Hunter, good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The Bucks leading by 4. Porter with a screen on Hunter. Hunter against Antetokounmpo. Over Hunter. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Strus finds Mitchell. Now here's Garland. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3. Garland's got 9. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard.
Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying!
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Lets a floater go. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
So many ways Darius Garland can score. That floater game is on point.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland, the pass to Hunter. Here's Mitchell. It's good.
I'll tell you, a ton of traffic around him, big bodies, and Donovan Mitchell just so tough in there.
Antetokounmpo outside. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The 3 from Prince. To the wing on the left. Pass to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. For 3, here's Lillard. Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got 11 points.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Here's Mitchell. Prince grabs the miss. Now Lillard. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The Bucks on top, up 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the center position, filling out the middle. Here's Mitchell. Oh, rejected by Lillard. And he gets it back. Outside Strus. Off the mark there with a 3. Milwaukee leading by 5. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000 point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. 2-point game. Lopez, the screen on Garland. Pass to Lopez. And the 3 off target. For Cleveland, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. Allen finds Strus. Out left to the wing. For the tie. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Kuzma, that's good.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Outside Strus. Back to Garland. This one for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Count that one.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Allen a screen. Mitchell against Prince. Outside Garland. Over Lillard. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Garland's got 16 points now.
Well, Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Lillard left side. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Garland, the pass to Allen. Outside Strus. Off target at the rim. The Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Good D by Mobley.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
On the wing, Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Prince. The 3 from Mitchell connects from downtown. He's got 10.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
From deep three-point land. No good. Would have counted had it gone. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Milwaukee out in front, leading by a point. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Milwaukee now. They lead by 1. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And Giannis with the dunk.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Pass to Garland. Goes up on the wing. And it goes straight through with a swish.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And Cleveland with a change here too. Wade, he's checked in for Thompson.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Lillard outside. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. For 3, here's Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Lillard's got 6 here in the quarter. Mitchell against Prince. Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
On the wing, Kuzma, covered by Strus. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Pass to Lillard, 5 to shoot. 3-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Mitchell. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Oh, Mitchell gets it done inside.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
And the big finish by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Mitchell against Prince. Pass to Allen. Garland feeling it out a bit to tie it up. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. And there are guys who live for these moments. Donovan Mitchell in the house.
With the step back. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. 40 seconds left in the game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
Puts it up off the inbound. And it's finished off by Garland as he lays it in.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
30 seconds left to play in the fourth. Lopez finds Kuzma, and they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Cleveland calls timeout. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. So Milwaukee wins it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
The key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point. Now here's Giddey. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
A high IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
Here's Carter. Wagner on the wing. Down low, Banchero nails the baby hook.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's White. Outside, Ball. Giddey sets the pick for Ball. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
White finds Ball. Now Vucevic. Over Carter. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Ball.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Vucevic. There's 1:59 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Giddey. And he drops it in from the low post.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA, thanks.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here's White. Buzelis, no one around him. Buries it from three-point range.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Banchero outside. Wagner outside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Vucevic.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Osumu, he's checked in for White. And Trey Jones subbed in for Ball. Now here's Giddey. The rebound by Batadze.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Anthony with it, defended by Osumu. That one drops for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here is Giddey. From past the arc, drills it from outside. Giddey's got 5 now.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Magic leading by just 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Cole Anthony is out there with Black. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Batadze in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Giddey. 8 points for him. Pass to Smith. Banchero against Jones. Over Banchero. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group, but it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Anthony's shot is off. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Pass to Jones. Smith kicks to Giddey. Jones against Anthony. Jones, no luck. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Smith outside. From outside, off the mark. Orlando leading. Pass to Anthony. Here's Bitadze. Ben Carroll left side. Isaac kicks to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. And Isaac throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu. Now here's Jones. Nothing on the board. Ball with a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Back to Suggs. Wagner on the wing. Carter with a screen on White. Here's Wagner, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Wagner's got 5. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Buzelis sets a screen for Ball. No good with the triple. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And that one's good, Wagner.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Ball sets a screen for Buzelis. And the 3 off target. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Wagner against Ball. And it's Wagner missing. Bulls trail by 4. Outside, Jones. Vucevic setting the pick for Jones. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Jones has got his first points in this one. Suggs looking around, and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic lead by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 5. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Vucevic. And that one hits back iron.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Banchero. 8 points for him. Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's a 5-point Magic lead.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Pass to Buzelis. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
You did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis. And a switcher also for Orlando. Black's checked in. 1:24 left here in the third quarter. Wide, a screen on Wagner. Ball from long range. And the Bulls with another miss.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Williams against Banchero. Back to Black. Carter with a screen on Giddey. Black. That 3 off the mark. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 4-point game. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Giddey with it. To the inside. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. Suggs passes to Carter. Here's Black. Wagner outside. To the middle. And finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Here's Giddey. 13 points in the game. Outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. Over Carter. Great look there, but off target. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic leading by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Banchero out there with Isaac. Then there's Black. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quit in them.
And a terrific ball handler for his size. Banchero will put it on the floor and make a play.
Jones, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Magic leading by 3. Anthony with it. Pass to Bitadze. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Here's Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Magic.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's White for Dosunmu. Now, here's Wagner. Suggs passes to Banchero. Just 4 to shoot. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And the Bulls making a change here. Ball's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Suggs. The Bulls knocking down the 3. It's stolen by Buzelis. Here's Giddey. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Giddey's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. Down low. Oh, that's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots a fader, and it's Banchero missing. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Vucevic. Plays it up off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. It drops.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's ball. After the basket by Franz Wagner. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Vucevic, defended by Carter. Money!
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Suggs against Ball. Banchero, right side. Carter. Got it!
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win.
Eastern Conference duking it out tonight, Brent.
Well, at this point in the year, BA, you wonder, will these teams face each other in the playoffs in the early stages? I don't think so. They're super confident about having an elevated position in the playoff format. That means the later rounds. So these are great tests about the intensity that both of these teams from the East can bring to a contest.
Now, New York starting five. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Puts it up from 12. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Towns.
Well, if the defense is going to give Bridges a lot of looks like this, he's got to continue to knock him down.
Kuzma, the pass to Lillard. Antetokounmpo surveys. Inside. Lillard with the bucket.
Lillard finding a way even there amongst the trees.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Brunson against Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Lillard's got 5 points.
And Lillard wasting no time getting 3 back.
Outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Kuzma outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the three.
Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Towns a screen on Antetokounmpo. Hart from long range. And again, New York with the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Over Brunson. Lillard can't get it to go.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. Trent, he's checked in for the Bucks. Porter Jr. comes in for Prince. Porter, the pass to Lillard. Lopez, the screen on Brunson. For 3, here's Lillard. Fires it. Porter's shot is off. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Brunson. Off with the layup.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Lillard against Brunson. Takes a 3. Drains the triple.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. New York out in front. They're up by 2. And the second. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Trent's shot is off.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Portis with a screen on Achua. Trent outside, fires the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And here's Bridges. He's got 5. Takes the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Porter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Green. Towns, he's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for McBride. Here's Payne. Pass to Robinson. Out to Bridges. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Milwaukee making some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brunson is checked in for Payne. Bucks trail by 7. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Oh, got that one up quick. Lopez has got 6.
Good soft hands there from Lopez, efficient in the catch and shoot motion.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Launches it. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Lillard passes to Lopez. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Towns. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Shots blocked.
Such a good defender, Taurean Prince. Physical, good lateral movement, and has the tools there to snuff out a shot.
Pass to Portis from the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Outside Achua. Here's the pick. Fires for 3. Doesn't go for him. Bucks trail by 4. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Lillard. Kuzma outside. 5 on the clock. Picked by Prince. For 3, Kuzma finds Lopez. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Knicks out in front. They're up by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Brook Lopez, getting it done today.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
New York has gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Kuzma, the pass to Prince. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Brunson. On the run out, Brunson finishes at the rim.
You give Brunson that wide open of a floor, he's going to operate there.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
And there's the lob.
Wow, Hart really getting up for that lob.
The Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. Kuzma outside. For 3, here's Lillard. Yes, sir! You can count on Dame from deep.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Towns a screen on Lillard. Here's Brunson. And it's New York scoring again. There's a minute 59 left to play in the third quarter. Now Lillard. Give him 8 points now. Lillard on the drive. And the dunk by Lillard.
Come on now, if you want to talk about a crazy vertical, that was that. I mean, it was ridiculous. And then add in the extended hang time. Ooh. Oh, my.
Hart. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Prince finds Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo for 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Anunoby. Brunson against Lillard. Brunson inside with the finish.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
Antetokounmpo outside. Kuzma outside. And it's all tied up. Kuzma's got 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Bridges on the attack, and he comes up with a bucket. 10 points for him.
Like when Bridges attacks the lane like this, showing he's not afraid to play physical.
Brunson against Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside. From 13. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Antetokounmpo has got his first points of the game.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
And Brunson gets it to go. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Anunoby against Green. And Anunoby gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Puts the move on. Achua with the rebound. Knicks leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Hart. 3-pointer, Bridges. Offensive board. Another shot. The kick out to Brunson. Outside Anunoby. The 3-ball. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Hart against Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Hart. And that one's drained from the low block.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Outside Hart. 3-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Brunson against Lillard. Brunson surveys. Rejected by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Yes! Great focus to hit from Brunson.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. There's 37 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4. And he commits the intentional foul. And they double up Brunson. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. And here's Brunson. The ball's knocked loose. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Kuzma. And it's New York with a rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
So New York wins it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always up.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. And here's Young from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pass to Rizachet. Jacks up a three. Daniels, no good. Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Young outside. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Garland against Young. The baseline J. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. In front of mine tonight, Jared Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jared is an incredible rim protector, and when he's on the floor, they'll avoid driving the paint. Jared Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thank you, David. Karis LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. And here's Garland for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork, he's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Dyson Daniels. And it's Rizachet in for Young. Cleveland also making some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Ty Jerome in for Mitchell. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Niang. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Rizachet.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Rizachet ready to go once he got it.
Hunter with it. From outside the arc, another 3 for Cleveland.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Okoro. Mobley is out there with Hunter. And it's Green, and it's Jerome in at the point guard. Such a wide-open look. Reza Shea's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Hawks. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. And here's LeVert. Scoreless thus far. A floater. Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Pass to Jerome. Strus with it. Okoro passes to Hunter. Clock at 6. Mobley kicks to Strus. Another three for Cleveland.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Timeout. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and Trae Young subbed in for Reza Shea. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Jerome. Outside Garland, launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Garland's got 5 points so far.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Young passes to LeVert. Screen by Niang. Steps back, looking to end the run, and he knocks down the jumper. LeVert's got his first bucket in this one.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
It's Strus on the wing. Hunter, no one around him. No good on the three. The Hawks trail by 5. Pass to LeVert. Screen by Niang. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The Atlanta making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for George Niang. Reza Shea is coming in for Mann. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Karis LeVert. Cleveland also making some changes. Thompson comes in for Mobley. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. Hunter finds Thompson. Pass to Mitchell. Launches from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Reza Shea. 5 points in the game. Johnson with a screen on Strus. That evens the score. Reza Shea's got 5 points now this quarter.
A true highlight of Reza Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. There's Garland. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Young. And the shot goes in. Young's got 12.
Just focusing on the task at hand That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Atlanta leading. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The front court is Rizier and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. So that's the Hawks 5. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
And Mitchell doesn't take many shots from the corners, but he is more than capable of knocking them down.
Pass to Rizier. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Rizier's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Strus, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Strus has got 8 points.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great dime right there.
Here's Young. He's got 12. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Daniel. Another 3 for Atlanta.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
Garland kicks to Allen. Strus with it. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 10, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Off target from 3-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wasted no time on that one. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell, or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Rizier in the corner. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the 3 ball is good. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this kid, Rizier, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizier. Mann's checked in for Daniel. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Trae Young.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Hunter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
For the Cavaliers, Okoro, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And it's LeVert missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Okoro passes to Jerome. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got the lead up to 7 now for Cleveland.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
LeVert from outside. The Hawks again can't hit. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers lead by 7. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Wade. Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2. Garland with the bucket.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Pass to Capella. Here's Bufkin. Screen by Niang. Bufkin with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Wade a screen on LeVert. And that one is good from Jerome. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And then for Cleveland, Jared Allen's checked in for Dean Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Back to Daniels. Young drives in. Here's Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear where they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them. Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Young. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunity.
A special move before the shot. And now just a 1-point Cavalier lead. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Mobley. Rebound Atlanta. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Daniels. Young inside. Guarded by Garland. Chalk up 2 there.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Young against Garland. And he comes up with the deuce.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
Young against Garland.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. There's 53 seconds left in the game. To the inside. With the fadeaway. Good!
Showing poise in the clutch. Mobley has that quiet confidence.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Garland against Young. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Mobley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Smart play there by Mobley, a coach's son. Man, this guy, he's been around the game his entire life.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Here's Young. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Count it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Garland surveying the D. To the paint. Here's Mobley. It's in!
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply defend.
Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ellis out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point guard position.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Vucevic, Giannis with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Prince. Pass to Lopez. Over Giddey. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Prince.
Well, he is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute. Now that is a terrific cut to the basket by Vucevic. I mean, really excelling in the pick and roll set. Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Ball outside. Vucevic, a screen on Kuzma. Pass to Vucevic. From deep, Giddey gets the three to fall.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Ellis is a pretty good passer.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Kuzma. Chicago making their last shot. Back to Lillard. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Now here's Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Lillard. There's Ball with a three. The shot off that time. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Lillard with the bucket.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Lillard. The shot from the low post is good. Lillard's got 8 points.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
Pass to Williams. White against Porter. 35 seconds left in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 5. White, good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Portis with a screen on Jones. Here's Lillard. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 10.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Jones against Lillard. Jones feels it out. Williams a screen on Lillard. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Williams is out there with Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Jones in at the point.
Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion, but I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
Trent. And it's Chicago with a board.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Williams misses. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. 4-point game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort. He gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Green. Now here's Jones. And Vucevic slams it in.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Antetokounmpo against Williams. Tough bucket. The Greek Freak. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Outside Jones. No good with a layup.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Now here's Giddey. There's the three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there.
Timeout, timeout.
I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Prince against White. It's Vucevic, high post. Dosunmu outside. Buzelis. Great positioning on the putback.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Lillard passes to Portis. Here's the three. And Prince with the bucket on the assist from Kuzma. Prince has got 5.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Now here's Ball. He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Portis outside. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. White, the pass to Vucevic. Pass to Ball. From downtown, he drops it from range. And now it's just a 2-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Here's Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here's Vucevic. Outside Giddey. The shot. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Now here's Giddey, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. The Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Lopez with it. Here's Prince. And the basket is good. Prince has got 7 points.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Pass to Buzelis. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Lillard passes to Lopez. Out to the wing. Ball against Lillard. Going inside. Lillard for 2.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Just 5 on the clock, and that one's good. Lillard.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
They set the pick. From deep, Giddey. On target from range. He's got 11.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Kuzma outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bulls trail by 3. Down low. Here's Buzelis. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Antetokounmpo up top. He's got 7. Lopez, the screen. The 3 from Prince. And it's cleared by Vucevic. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Pass to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Lillard. Outside Giddey. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is good. And it's now only a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Antetokounmpo outside. Over Buzelis. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Chicago ahead, up 1. And we're coming right back after. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Bulls, getting the 4th quarter going. Trey Jones is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Smith, then it's Patrick Williams, and it's Giddey in at the 3 spot. Back to Jones. Williams, a screen on Porter. Jones from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Green. Giddey defends. Porter with a screen on Williams. Antetokounmpo against Williams. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Giddey. Count the basket and the foul. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Lillard passes to Lopez. Lillard against Ball.
Punctuating the end of that play with an exclamation point. Lillard, a natural-born finisher.
Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Lopez. Vucevic's shot is off. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Kuzma outside. Here's Prince. Antetokounmpo, right side. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Here's Vucevic. Good on the shot.
And Vucevic is just a gamer, somebody who accepts the responsibility of coming up big when his team needs it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now, my goodness.
Here's Vucevic, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Brook Lopez.
Boy, just a perfect, I mean perfect shot fake from Vucevic.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Antetokounmpo inside. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard him.
Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Lopez. Yes! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And no luck that time either. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic draws the double. Here's Buzelis. And he drills the triple.
Oh, man. Massive points from Buzelis.
Yes. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Allie, thank you.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
And that's good as he hits both shots. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. There's 25 seconds left in the game. And it's good. And that one brings them within 1.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Ball against Lillard. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good!
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Off the inbound. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
Matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
So the New York starting five. OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. A nice shot by Young.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Bridges outside. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Bangs home the trifecta.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Johnson outside. Pass to Young. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Trae Young. Sinks the triple.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
And here's Brunson, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Back to Brunson. Shoots from the high post, and again it's New York.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson doesn't force shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Young. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. We'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Hawks making a change here. LeVert's checked in. And then for New York, Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's intercepted. Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. Rebound, Atlanta. Daniels with it. LeVert with it. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Dyson Daniels. Mann subbed in for Trae Young. For New York, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Brunson the pass to McBride. Outside, Towns. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
Johnson in the corner. Back to Niang. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Capella kicks to LeVert. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, you cannot allow Karis LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
Brunson outside. And a missed layup. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for the Knicks, we've got Miles McBride. Achua is out there with Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in at the 1. Here's LeVert, following the score by New York. Now Capella. No scoring in this one. And here's LeVert. The tray. The putback. The rebound by McBride. Now here's Payne. Guarded closely. Pass to Bridges. Shoots over LeVert. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A different look for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Niang. Hits it from three-point range. Niang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns the screen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Anunoby's got the lead back up to 4 now for New York. It's Young on the wing. Payne covering. Young passes to Niang. Young with no one around. Misses, and he wants that one back.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
The Knicks leading by 4. Outside, Towns. Payne finds Achua. Towns for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Young looking it over. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Payne's shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 7.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Young passes to Krejci. Here's Niang. Young left side. Softly drops in the floater. Young's got 4 this quarter.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Payne. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks out front, up 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
The front court is Rizier and Johnson. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the reports. Now here's Johnson. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Young. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available.
Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Daniels with it. Still scoreless. Young inside. Brunson covering. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Young.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Anunoby has the open look. Trains the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 9 points.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Anunoby, good.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizachet. Mans checked in for Dyson Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from LeVert.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Brunson, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. He's got 8.
What a beautiful move from Jalen Brunson. Frees himself for an opportunity to put the ball in the basket.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. LeVert against Brunson. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from LeVert.
Karis LeVert's a crafty player. This is a guy who knows how to get shots over the interior defense.
Brunson lets it go. Can't hit from in close.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the point. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. New York's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Wright dishes to Towns. And the layup falls.
Guys, that is what you call two physical, hard-earned points from Karl-Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Now here's LeVert. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. The Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Wright. It's Robinson, top of the key. Here's Anunoby. Lock at 6. Here's Wright. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. Free throw drops for Wright. The Hawks trail by 7. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets, pin knife inside.
Pass to Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
The free throw drops for Towns. So he gets them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Rizachet. No good from outside. The Knicks leading by 7. Hart kicks to Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Young. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Up top, Hart. Back to Towns. This one for 3. Good on the triple. And now it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
Karl-Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level score, and he's got it all working.
Young against Brunson. That one good for 2. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Pass to Brunson. Now here's Hart. New York moving the ball around. Towns the screen. For 3, Bridges. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 10-point game. Daniels passes to Young. Lets it go with a three. The Knicks pull it in.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Knicks.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Trae Young. Towns wide open. And another three for New York.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort.
Get into the half-court stand. They like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Hits a three-pointer.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
Suggs against Lillard. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. He's closely guarded. Banchero outside. Back to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Now here's Wagner. Here's Banchero. Sinks the 15-footer.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Rebounded by Suggs.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And he gets it back. Launches a three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
The Bucks trail by 3. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Batase's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Now here's Trent, outside Porter. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Batase.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For 3, here's Lillard. Orlando with the rebound. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Black passes to Wagner. Got a hand on it. Lillard against Isaac. Lillard outside. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Sims. Will it go? Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
What a display of skill. The defense was solid, but he finds a way.
Here's Anthony. He's off on the layup. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Magic out in front, up 3. We've got more. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. To the middle. And the dunk by Isaac.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
How about Paolo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tied together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Trent outside. Let's go with a 3. Orlando with a rebound. Banchero outside. Pass to Anthony. Isaac with a screen on Trent. For 3, Anthony. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail by 4. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the big finish by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Batase with a screen. Here's Anthony. Pass to Batase. Green against Banchero. Incoming Banchero. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Batase. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Wagner. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Wagner's got 7 points.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Portis with it. Wagner picks him up. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Back to Suggs. To the paint. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard, the one flying high.
Yeah, just a quick dribble right into his move. Lillard with the economy of motion.
Wagner outside. From behind the arc. Franz Wagner, that one's good. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Kuzma outside. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Offensive board. And that one's good. Lopez has got his first 2 points.
I mean, a big guy like Lopez won't stop for contact. He stays strong and powers through.
Here's Wagner. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Magic lead by 8.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And so it's Orlando finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. Well, now we have some time to... Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. When you look at Franz Wagner, what a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Setting the floor for the Magic. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the 1. Orlando leading by 8. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Here's Kuzma, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Suggs outside. Wagner with a screen. The 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Trailing by 8. Yep, count it.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the free throw, no good. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. And here are the Magic now. They've led by as much as 10. Clock at 6. Banchero outside. There's the triple.
And with an out-of-this-world wingspan, Giannis can simply lock up just about anyone on the defensive end.
Magic leading by 6. Down low. Here's Carter. Rebounded by Lopez. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Picked by Carter. Here's Wagner. Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan. Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Black's checked in for Orlando. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Banchero outside. Inside. Here's Wagner. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Lopez, the screen. Lillard right side. Banchero against Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Black. Still without a bucket. Over Lillard. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Banchero. Fires the 3. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Now here's Lillard. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 4 rebounds now. Banchero passes to Black. Anthony against Trent. And Anthony slams it in.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Banchero against Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. And the three-pointer goes. Porter's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
Wagner, right side. Over Kuzma. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Banchero outside. Here's Wagner. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Lillard drains the outside shot.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. And Carroll drives. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Bucks trail by 7. Now Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Suggs. Lillard against Suggs. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, not one to lack confidence. Kuzma won't hesitate to pull the trigger in the big moments. Not afraid.
Here's Banchero. No good off the glass. Here's Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Prince. The 3 is up. Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Open shot, Banchero. Oh, he nails it!
And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
– 17 seconds left in the final quarter. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Here's Kuzma. Shot from the inbound. Out to Lillard. Pass to Prince. Fires from deep. The shot won't fall. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can...